In today's video, I'm going to be playing some Amber, Emerald, Aggro. Just not an archetype I've put enough attention into for testing. I've got some local tournaments coming up in September, some are cash tournaments, so just want to test out a lot of different things so I can get a greater understanding of the entire state of the game, not just from a control perspective. So I have 4 Dukes just because it's a 1-drop, 2/2. We have the Flynn Rider, quest for 2 lore for 2, which is insane, and then also you get the added benefit of them having to discard. Cheshire Cat kills anything that kills it, and then also quest for 2 lore, not also inkable, which is important. Jasper, 3-drop 2/4. Whenever this character quests, chosen opposing character can't quest during their next turn. So if you're in a race, maybe you're going up against the item Ariel deck, you can stop Ariel from questing at all the next turn. Doesn't matter how many times they tap it and untap it, and it's just a really good racing tool. And also its body is actually pretty nice for trading in. Alright, now we have the Hans. This is a 4-drop, 3/3 vanilla, but it also taps for 3 lore. So this is just something we put down whenever we get to like a critical mass type point and just tap out to win the game. Then we have Cusco, obviously 5-drop 2/4, 3 lore, same stat line, all the way down to the lore as Mad Hatter. Has ward, so it can't be targeted, which is fantastic. And then when this character is challenged and banished, you may banish the challenging character. So again, basically this card says you only need to get to 17 lore unless they have a board wipe, right? So very strong. And then we have Mad Hatter, and whenever this card is challenged, draw a card. Very powerful lines like Cusco. Now the card I'm testing that I haven't played with yet is John Silver. So same kind of reasoning as Jasper. I just want to play something that inhibits my opponent's tempo. He has a better body than Mother, and then does something as soon as he comes down. So I want to try him before I try Mother out, and also quest for 2 lore, also inkable. So it seems like it'll be pretty strong. Then we have Lilo, the aggro staple. Then we have Stitch, because we are running Rockstar Stitch, of course. Simba, if you can get down Lilo followed by Simba and protect it for even like 2 turns, we're probably going to win the game. This is my own personal little thing here, is Maximus. It's inkable. It's a 3/3, only gets 1 lore, but when you play this character, chosen character gets -2 power. So again, if I'm fighting for the board early, it can help me trade in. And then also I won't, I'll be able to trade in without giving up my own resources. And that's sometimes how mid-range decks and control decks beat aggro, is they get you with trading in. And they won't be able to do that if I trade in first and don't lose my board. Then we have arguably the best card in the game, Rapunzel. When you play this character, remove up to 3 damage from one of your characters. Draw a card for each 1 damage removed this way. There's absolutely nothing like this in the game other than Rapunzel. It's just absolutely insane. She's a 1/5, so she's also sticky, and she gets 2 lore herself. So she's just they just printed a lot on that card. Pretty crazy. Then we have the Rockstar Stitch, 6-drop, 3/5, 3 lore, shift for 4. Whenever you play this character whenever you play a character with cost 2 or less, you may exert them to draw a card. So you can just fill up a board, get your hand back, and then if they board wipe, well, you just kind of replace your hand anyway. So you won't be too bad off unless they have like multiple board wipes. And then I think people are really sleeping on this Stitch. I really like this Stitch. When you play this character, if you have 2 or more other characters in play, you may draw 2 cards. I think it's very strong, and it's a great way to rebuild after you've been board wiped, and also just pours on the gas, helps you find Cusco, helps you find John Silver. So it's just a great card. I think people are sleeping on it really hard. So let's see how it goes. Here we go. It's a very thick hand. I will full ship. I mean, I have 12 1-drops, but Now this hand is the end wasn't so great, but I mean they're inkables, right? So we're gonna ink Duke instead of Stitch, obviously, because Stitch shifted over. We're actually going to go for our own Stitch now. We can get a favorable on this long term. They'll probably have a Simba, but that's okay. We'll play my own Simba. And if they don't have Simba, it stops them from tapping. So basically, I'm choosing to play the Stitch in hopes that they don't have Simba. But if they do, it's not the end of the world. Oh, well, that's great. That's great news. Adding a rider, huh? Alright, well, I can quest, put another Duke in here, and I'm actually going to play my own rider. Right? Seems reasonable. Now I have 2 creatures I can get a favorable, and probably going to slam down Simba and Lilo next turn. So curving out pretty nicely. That BR guess was really low tempo. Maybe he was looking for Simba, like, desperately. You know, maybe that's what it was. Not really sure. Oh, I'd love to see it. Please quest. Okay. I didn't think so. Don't need you, because I have Rapunzel. I'm gonna quest. I'm gonna play Simba, the bodyguard version. I'm gonna play my own. And if he taps, I'm just gonna start making trades, protecting my Lilo and Ryder, right? Potentially even drawing cards with Rapunzel if Simba gets a good attack. Is he gonna be able to help himself, or does he want to? I don't know. What they're gonna do here. All right, 4. He's gonna ignore the Rider forever. Ooh, they're playing Rapunzel without anything. Yikes. Right. Ooh. I could kill the Rider, ditch the Simba, summon my own Rapunzel, and draw a couple cards. I mean, I like that. Ditch Simba. Now I'll play Rapunzel. Quest a bunch. And I just don't know how they ever quest the Lilos without losing them, so... Next turn, I just put the Hans in there for Mad Hatter, yeah, and they just can't come back, which is what I thought, but... I can't remember if I went first or not, but if I did, that's probably the reason why I won, right? So I just checked, and apparently I went second that game, so... I think my opponent just got a really bad draw, unfortunately. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna stick to the game plan of keeping Lilo and looking for Simba, and... Oh, is it working? Okay, game. I guess it's really, really working. How long can I protect the Lilo for? I'm going first this time as well. Double ink one with the Simba. I don't need 3. I know that's... Hopefully they're not running Steel, because then they would get a favorable if they crushed, or crush, smash. I don't know, I always get confused if it's crush or smash. We'll see. This isn't the same person, is it? Well, I'm gonna see if they're DB4E. I think we ink in silver. I think we do. It's just where we're at. Oh, I like their Stitch. I like the 7-drop Stitch. Very well. Ooh, blue. We're playing blue. I don't see why not. Perhaps it is correct to just ignore it, but there's less shenanigans available. If there's less stuff. I mean, I would be at 10 lore. I guess I'll see, like, at the end of the game what my ending lore is and where that would have put me. Because if I don't know. Yeah, I should just ignore the Mickey. Okay, he was going to do that no matter what. So that's fine, I guess. He would have just attacked, done that anyway, so it's the same thing. Well, it would have one more lore. But yeah, I should have just ignored it, right? I think I inked this bitch. I think I just play Hans and I make them like just stop me from getting the 20 the whole game. And yeah, I would be at 17, and then you know, they'd have to kill both Hans. So that one not tap took a whole turn away from me. So yeah, should have ignored it. That's why I'm testing, right? It's very little. And yeah, they cannot do it. Sweet. All right. I mean, we have a curve here. I'm putting back Adder, Ditch. Probably Jasper. And these two kind of conflict. We're going to do it like this and see if I can get... Very sad. Okay. So... Into mana you go Duke. Ditch. Two John Silvers. Maybe I should have inked the John Silver. That was a mistake. That was a super mistake. Oh my guy. You gonna play a one drop or pass? A little crazy. It's good content, you know, when people just don't pass the turn. It's good stuff. Real nice. Ah, he remembered. Well, I guess I should say he was notified. I really hope I draw something. I guess I shouldn't have put back a 3-drop either. Like, if you have a curve, just stick to it. Don't look for like a better curve all the time. Noted. Aha, I take it all back. The best. And we are just curving out. Or lower next turn is not inconsequential. Oh, is this like a evasive deck? Ooh, it's steel. Oh my, I am about to get destroyed by Rebel, aren't I? Could also just be a threat and not really there, you know? No. It does evolve, but they do kill the Stitch, right? Like, if they play Tinkerbell, they attack over Stitch, they affect Rider. So I won't have the Evo Stitch anyway. Sprouts. And really hope that they don't have Tinkerbell. all I can do. Oh, here comes Tinkerbell. Here it comes. Oh yeah. Now, hopefully they leave this. Well, I guess if I thought they were going to leave the Stitch, I should have kept Rockstar Stitch, but they would never. That'd be crazy. So he did it not knowing what he was going to do once he did it. Gotcha. Wow, they didn't get rid of Stitch. That is crazy. Wow. That makes no sense. Let's just smack it. I will put Simba here. I guess I'll get my one draw. There's another Simba. I was about to say I feel kind of silly for not questing. Did I not quest? I could have sworn I quit quest. But I guess not. She doesn't like... doesn't... Yeah, she doesn't. Could have sworn I quested. But I'm only 2 turns away from getting 2 more draws with... Worse. None of this dies to grab your swords, none of this dies to... You know, if it's crush or smash. Okay, that's pretty low tempo. Right, here we go. You should be at 10, I think. We have Cusco. You know, I just thought about it, and Green Aladdin might not be too bad if you're running 7-drop Stitch because they're hexproof. You know, so you could get guaranteed have a board if you're, unless your opponent has like Be Prepared or Grab Your Sword, something like that. If I get 2 more draws, I think I win. Just hoping they don't kill the Jasper, but it would be really hard for them to do. Yeah. Cool. Bye, Maximus. I gotta get my 2 draws while I can. Very nice. And yeah, now he can't quest to do his little effect. And if 2 more things live, then I get to draw 2 more cards. I actually pulled the enchanted Stitch in my second box. Yeah. Figured there's gonna be some kind of shenanigans. Select. Bye-bye. Quest. A Stitch. Draw. I just don't see how they keep up. It's a decent way. I think I just play Maximus. I was really hoping I'd play Jasper and something else, but alright, I guess. Blaster, how interesting. Gonna quest. Cool. Just gonna hope there's not another Be Prepared. That would be bad. Right, a Ruby Steel is very odd combination. Well, alright then. I'm gonna keep it back. I'm not gonna ink Simba just to get out of Lilo. Silly. Okay. Yeah, not to mention Lilo just dies to one of the blasters, but yeah, cool. So classic aggro deck, not doing too badly. I'm not like overly impressed with green though. I do really want to try the green, excuse me, the amber steel. I think it would be really good. That's probably gonna be my next video. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.